Hey guys, welcome back to 111 PB Fly, my fly ladies and gents. Um, Before we get started, please hit the like button. Be sure to subscribe, follow, hit the bell so you can catch all my messages when I upload. For anybody new here, thank you. For my subscribers, I love y'all. Thank you for still rocking with me as I build my channel. And for cross watchers, you're welcome, because whatever I got to say is, hey, it's for everybody. So you might catch something that's beneficial for you too. All right? Appreciate every last one of y'all. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get started. Throat still a little off, but I'm going to go ahead and pull 4 of the high energy cards from the Kipperish deck, Intuitive Cav. All right, so I just shuffled. Let's see. First one up is relationship. Okay, I feel like karma is in reverse, so there's a new relationship on the horizon. I feel like it's not bad karma with it. We got ritual out here. We have chakras in reverse. Okay, let's talk about it. What's the underlying energy? Trusted. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. Oops. All right, what's going on? So let's talk about it. So we have relationship. So relationship is on the line. Let's see. What's going on with this relationship, Holy Spirit? What does collective need to know first? All right, we have the 2 of Wands. So you have 2 paths when it comes to a relationship moving forward. I feel like some of you guys might be anticipating this. You can feel that there is something coming for you. There's new possibilities, and you might even be planning, because you know this is coming. So, you want to make sure that you're making the right decisions. Don't jump too far, too soon, too fast. Okay, take your time. Let's see. What else can you tell us about this 2 of Wands and these choices when it comes to this relationship? All right, we have a Tower here. All right, and we have the 8 of Pentacles. So I feel like someone knows that you have choices in a relationship moving forward, and they don't want you either to have this relationship. They want to bring damage to it before you even get it. So they want to ruin any chance that you have on having a relationship. And with the 8 of Pentacles here, I feel like somebody's working really hard towards changing your choices when it comes to having a relationship. They're focused on that. They're dead ass focused on bringing a tower to your relationships and the choices that you have when it comes to relationships. Let's see why. Why are they being so petty? My gosh. Let's see. Why are they being petty? What's the vibe? Take flight. Because you ascended. They know that in whatever relationship you get into moving forward, it's going to take flight. Like, this situation is about to take off. You about to take off. Things are going to be moving in a great direction for you. And I think somebody's salty about this. They don't want you to be able... They don't want you to be happy. It's a happiness hater. It's a happiness hater on deck somewhere. All right, let's see. What else do we need to know about this taking flight? Sheesh, that's too many. It's too many. I'm going to just sit this down and grab another one. All right. What else do we need to know about this take flight and this person trying to ruin your choices when it comes to a relationship. Grand rising. All right. Spiritual forces. So I feel like your angels are behind. They got your back with this. Okay. You've been spiritually awakened. Um, Whatever this is with this relationship coming towards you and these options that you have awakened. You have spiritual forces behind you, standing with you to help you with these decisions. Okay. Let's get you a tangled love message. Well, actually, no, I'm not gonna pull that. Let's get you a truth oracle. All right. And this person coming towards you is not a snake. They're not gonna lie to you. They're not going to deceive you. This next relationship is going to be a legit one. I really feel like this next one coming in is going to be a good one. All right. Let's see. What is this karma? What is this karma about? All right. We have the Nine of Wands in reverse. So somebody here has a defensive attitude and they're kind of stubborn about this situation. What is this karma about? We have the Page of Pentacles, okay? It's about a new opportunity, all right? So somebody is feeling a certain kind of way about a new opportunity for you, and they have a solid message that they want to tell you something. Maybe they got some solid information they got to bring towards you. With karma in reverse, I feel like you're not getting karma. You're getting good dharma. And with this new opportunity, somebody has something that they want to say about this. So somebody is stubborn and defensive about it. Why? Queen of Wands, okay? All right. Somebody is bringing the Queen of Wands a solid message about an opportunity. And someone here is defensive about this, okay? The Queen of Wands is somebody that's a natural lover. They're organized. They're sexy. You know, they're ambitious. Good business partner. Let's see. All right, this is somebody that you possibly cut off with, you know, no warning. You just ended something with someone. They coming in. They got something to say. Wow. Pop up, unexpected visit. They're going to take a risk. They're going to face their fears. They're going to come through and say what they need to say, okay? I feel like they don't want you in this new relationship, and they want to say what they got to say before you even jump out there and do what you got to do, okay? So let's see. What is this ritual about? All right, general disorder, illness. All right, bad news, fatigue. All right, so somebody's doing some magic here. They don't want you to move in this particular good karma energy that you're in. So they trying to ruin your situation. You know, may that be by illness or accident. Like they're wishing. I'm hearing Drake's God's plan. They wishing, they wishing, they wishing on me. God's plan. Hey, like listen, what's for you is for you, and it doesn't matter what type of rituals they dropping on you. If God said it's gonna be, it's gonna be, and that energy gonna have to go back to where it came from. Okay, so let's see, what is this about? Cause you about to get a wish granted. You about to get good fortune and blessings and abundance, and these haters are gonna hate and let them. Okay, so somebody is having somebody's feeling restless and they're going through it because you know, they're not an option. You didn't make a decision on them, or better yet, they didn't make a decision on you. And now, you know, things are coming around for you. They want to turn things around and come back, but they're going to mess things up for you so you don't get to move ahead. Like, that's how they coming in. They feeling like they can just come in and, you know, play these games with you. Let's see. Low key. See, behind the scenes, they doing this dark magic on you, trying to throw things off the rocker for you. So, you know, you don't get to get ahead. So you miss out on the opportunity. But that's not God's plan for you, okay? That's not what he wants. So this pop possibly. I feel like with this solid message, somebody's about to come clean. Somebody about to open up and be truthful about how they feel. They might even talk about how this black magic was done or whatever this is in the background. But somebody about to come through and they about to speak their mind. Let's get a kipperish, okay? They weren't protected when they did whatever they did. And they feeling it, okay? Mr. Nice Guy. Coming through as Mr. Nice Guy. They want to have a conversation with you and talk about the past and things that were going on. I don't know if you should trust this person. Let's see how's this person feeling. Oops, I dropped the whole deck. Hold up. Okay, how is this person feeling? Oops, I dropped the whole damn deck again. I'm going to put these back and I'm going to take this one because it's right here and it's sideways. Misleading, okay? So low-key, this might be the individual actually doing the damn rituals on you. They coming in low-key. All right? That was the first one on the top. I'm going to take it because it was there. We got greed in reverse, patterns in reverse, undecided, okay? Stood up, guilty, pressure, time, all right? So I feel like somebody that was greedy, they coming in, they want to break the cycle. They not sure they're confused and they don't know how you're going to fully take to them if they pop up. Was stood up here. I feel like this person was somebody that was hot and cold with you. They ain't put in no effort. Now they feel guilty and they under pressure because your life is taking off and they're out of time, okay? And so with that being said, I feel like this person's going to come in and be misleading. They're going to tell you half of a truth of a situation. Like, it's the truth, their side, and then there's, the other person's side, and this person's going to leave out a hell of a lot in the middle. But they're going to try it. Let's see, affairs. There we go. This third party, they're going to tell you everything about everything but that part, or they're going to leave out something. Maybe they'll tell you about the third party, but they won't tell you about the mistress. It might be two of them. Who knows? But listen, something's going on in this person's energy and they being shady. And, spirits like, pay attention. With this chakras in reverse, I feel like somebody's unbalanced. They need to heal. There's a lot going on in their energy. All right, we have the World card in reverse. Major Arcana card here. So with the World card in reverse, I feel like this person has a lot of obstacles. Repeated behaviors that they got themselves caught up in. And they need to work on a lot of things. And with the chakras here in reverse, I feel like this person's out of alignment. They got a lot of work they need to do on themselves before that they, can try to do something with somebody else or build on with anybody else. We have the Nine of Wands here, so there's been a lot of distance. This person knows that you're guarded and that, they're having a lot of setbacks and they're trying to find a way to have a final push to be able to come in and say whatever it is that they need to get off their chest with you. We have the Ace of Swords here. Now that they have the clarity and the truth of a situation, they want to communicate and possibly share something with you. They have a new idea or they want to be able to expand with you. They want to hop aboard your ship and see, what's going on with you. All right. We have in the closet, this person doesn't want to be suspicious anymore, or they're not in the closet anymore. They don't want to get caught up. Yeah, they don't want you to see what's in the closet. They don't want to get caught up. Secrets exposed. Yeah, confirmation. They don't want you to know. So I just said this person's being misleading. They're not coming in to tell you everything about this third party bullshit they got going on. So I feel like with this Ace of Swords, you're already enlightened, like but they don't know how much you know. Yeah, let's see. All right. They don't want you to know about a health concern. They don't have a health concern. This is in reverse. All right, so, okay, so with the clarity and truth, they're not suspicious. They know you're not in the closet. They know that, I feel like you're not surprised and shocked about this, and they know that you don't have any health issues. That's how I'm looking at this. But they need to get their life in order, letting go. I feel like you already surrendered this situation. You've already released this, and you're not worried about what's going on. But we can tap into this in the closet and see exactly what this is. What is this? All right, complications, difficulty, fear, admitting defeat, false appearances. Okay. We did see this misleading, so let's see, what is this really about? Five of Pentacles. All right, so this person's in regret. They feel conflicted. They miss you. There's no communication. So, communication has been blocked here. And this person wants to be able to talk to you. I guess that's why they feel like they need to pop up. All right, we have the Four of Pentacles here. So this person was being very stubborn. Again, we have regret here. They have regrets about how they moved in the past. Their chakras weren't aligned. They made a lot of mistakes here. Let's see. The ex, blast from the past. Okay, they want to start over. They realize that they made a lot of mistakes, but this person has to heal with this chakra in reverse. They have not done the work. Again, changes here. This person has not evolved or transformed. They're still sitting in the same energy. North Node. This person is still in a South Node. Can't make it up. Cards are just following me. Okay? So just know that, this person is coming through. And with this trusted energy here, I feel like you once trusted this individual. And maybe they're hoping that you will continue to trust in them when they come back through. We have the Two of Swords here. This person is still disloyal. Okay? And they went in the wrong direction, which is why right here they're still in a South Node. We had a Three of Swords here. This person wants to come out of sadness and heartbreak. Okay, there was a betrayal here. Devil, they're still in toxic energy. Okay, they still have karmic ties, which we know is to be true because they're still in a South Node. They have not made any changes, so they're still connected to something, and they're coming in being misleading about these third parties. Okay. Oh, I didn't even see this. This was laying here the whole time. Attachment in reverse. So they're going to be misleading and act like they're not attached to somebody when, they have clearly, issues, patterns, trust issues, people still attached to them that should not be there. I'm going to go ahead and lay you right over there. Okay? Time apart. They were hoping that this time apart, I feel, would have eased the situation. So when they come back in with this pop-up, you'll trust them. You'll believe whatever this is that they are trying to relay to you. Let's see. Don't talk unless you're silent. Don't talk unless you can improve the silence, okay? So I feel like this person knows that you're not worried about anything that they're talking about, because again, we just saw over here that you released this. You've healed and you've released this already. So whatever energy this person is coming to you in, they're gonna have to sort this battle out on their own. I feel like you're over it. There's no contact. Again, you're just not talking to this person. I just said that there's nothing going on here, and this person is trying to find their way back in. Any little loophole that they can, they want to get back in. Twin flame in reverse. I can't make this up. Okay? So just be mindful moving forward. Bottom of the deck is conflict. This person's going through a lot of conflict. Okay? Opposition. Hey, they battling it with this karma in reverse. They was being manipulated. Okay, they no longer want to be obsessed. They don't have animosity towards you anymore. Now they want this commitment. Okay, you've already released this. They didn't use their intuition with intuitive calf here in reverse, and now they're feeling bonded to the situation that they got themselves in. And they know that this is an ending, okay? You've released this, and this has already been let go, okay? So I trust that you guys will make the right decision. They bit from the apple, thinking that they were going in the right direction, thinking that things was going to be a joyful experience for them, and it ended up being the worst experience for them. Now they're looking within, they're trying to heal, they want self-awareness, they want to be honest, okay? So with all of these things coming out here, I feel like this person has learned a valuable lesson, okay? You're moving in the upright, you're getting dharma. This person does not want this karma, okay? So I hope that this message helped, and till tomorrow, till next time, bye.